Okay, so I'm gonna make this recording brief because I have some other ones and then some stuff I have to post on my site, but it's a brief statement regarding the rise of the true pentagram. People think they know what demons are, and a lot of them don't know as much as they think. Um, I am Enoch, or Enoch of Jerusalem. If you study the book of Enoch, or even if you study Enoch in the Bible, Old or New Testament, if you study the relevance of Enoch to Noah and the days of Noah, Enoch obviously knows a lot about demons, how to kill them, how to train them, equip them, role-playing games and reality, shit like that. I don't need to see them in a certain way to know what's going on, but a few moments ago, I was using an analogy of a demon that was as tall as that roof right there in front of me, 8 to 10 feet in tall, even though I did see a real demon somewhere that looks exactly like what I was describing, whether he was right over there or not. But I'm not going to say that because wait until people actually see them and how I understand how to summon demons and shit like that. And I'm learning about that and how I can train other people to deal with that. And if they're interested in doing that, it's kind of like zoo animals and shit like that. And it's the difference between artificial intelligence and lifelike reality. Um, what the fuck was I gonna? And these are the type of places that angels and demons like to live at, or they look for. It's all about architecture. If you look at certain structures, they are not built or designed for people to perceive or even imagine or think that demons are real. But if you go to places like this, historical places, they are designed that way. So I don't know what the fuck that red light is, but if you look at this train station is designed with somebody who thought about angels, demons, whether they had to read about them in school back then. Maybe it was an angel or a fallen angel or some kind of a demon who put this design together or helped build it. And then, excuse me, let me hurry up with this recording. If you go into the interior of this train station, you can tell that this is way more designed to house or to be like a home or like a fortified city or a fortress of like an angel or a demon or a fallen angel. If you look at some churches, like these historical churches, they're built that way because superheroes and supervillains and angels and demons, whether they're fallen angels or fallen demons or whatever. Sometimes I use the word demon just to describe a person who's powerful or dunamis, like dynamite in their power or how they kill or how they perform. It doesn't necessarily mean, at least in one occasion when I said the word, that they have to be on the dark side or black man, the code word used by Navy SEALs to describe extraterrestrials and demons, etc. But if you look at like these Gothic type churches and Gothic type kingdoms, that's where they want to go. So if you're into like angels and demons, go to like monarchies and governments that are monarchies. They'll function totally differently than if you come to places that are like republics where Jedis are way more popular and stuff like that. So I'll be introducing the world to the realm of the Matrix and of angels and demons or whatever, but I'm just preparing people ahead of time, at least on some level, for the rise of the true pentagram, which is going to be happening around what, 9/11, 2017, and then some. But it's just, I'm trying to work out timing and dates and numbers. I know some people might feel like it's hard to keep up with because there's people out there trying to come between us and steal information from people before it gets out there, whether it's valuable or not. Like, I know at one point NASA offered a pastor like $10 billion just to begin with regarding some material I had on my Facebook account talking about black holes and portals and Mortal Kombat characters and stuff like that. And foolishly enough, she traded away all that money to try and use a demon to crucify my innocent white wife, and it backfired and turned her into a living, breathing, finishing move of death. So I am the real King Kung Lao, King Lucifer, King of Laughter, not the other guy. But there's about 10 people total that resemble that other King Kung Lao, I'll just call him. And I've got like 10 black people in mind that can kind of work with them and use them for protection during the rise of the true pentagram. Then there's the 10 females with whatever their husbands are who represent the 10 kings in the book of Revelation. They're going to try their hand at global domination, but they're only just going to be stuck and refined and confined to Iran, the gray area on the map that I published, or relatively, I would just say made public. So that's where Iran is going to be, which is Babylon on Earth. And then aside from that, Babylon 5 and the rise of the true pentagram is going to be everywhere in outer space and on Earth, wherever there is darkness. So that's why people need to know the difference between light and darkness, and the difference between uncreated light and created light, and the difference between the Holy of Holies, the Holies, the inner court, the outer courts, and then also the reality of being prepared for warfare in outer darkness. If you're a Jew, you're immortal. I think by now there aren't any Jews who are able to give away their immortality by saying, I never wanted my Judaism to be permanent. If you're one of those people that are trying to hang on and cling on to this thing called being Jewish, which is like a watered down version of being a Jew, time's running out, because on July 5th, it's basically Jews versus Babylon. You know what I mean? Plain and simple, with Iran under both of our feet. You know what I mean? And that's just a little bit joke, but I don't want to play around with words, because words are power. You can use words to summon angels or demons, but be careful how you talk to angels. You have to talk straight to the source, a Jew, and then he'll send you an angel, because angels do not receive orders, they give them. If you try to talk to an angel that way, you're rebelling against the source, and they'll treat you like your own worst nightmare, because they'll view you as an enemy. So I think that's good enough for now. I know this nuclear, atomic, and napalmic world war of explosions that's going to happen over the next few months is definitely going to break glass in the atmosphere, literal glass, and it's going to contribute to the rise of the true pentagram. Fallen angels and gigantic, powerful black demons that are trapped inside mirrors and labyrinths and like artificial gemstones and stuff like that are going to crack open and break free, and blackness is going to cover the earth all over outer darkness, wherever there isn't light. And people are going to see the reality of the matrimony versus the matrix, and inside the matrix there's also going to be the kingdom of darkness. If you've ever visited the Church of Holy Sepulchre or whatever, or Calvary or Golgotha or whatever, where Jesus, they have that statue or that paper mache of the body of Jesus or whatever, that church, so to speak, is not that different from the church or the coffin that's in hell, the kingdom of darkness, where Tupac is hanging on the cross. So I would not say a single word against a Jew, and I would not say a single word against a white man. And furthermore, I would not say a single word against a woman, and I would not say a single word against a white woman. I would not say a single word against a virgin. I would not say a single word against a marriage, a matrimony, and I goddamn sure wouldn't say a single word against Vanna White or her daughter, the prophet Elijah. So Ku Klux Klan, white power.